Yeah, I ain't ring you, I'm always on time. You just see me up at the wrong time. I've been up at my job for a long time, and I'm finally about to get what's mine. I did it all from me, I'm staying selfish now. It started in the DM and we texting now. She said it's always me and she regretting how it's always been a long day, you forgetting now. We started, I'm so sorry that we parted. I just gotta do my own thing.
Welcome to the SCFC vlogger channel. Now today I'm gonna be doing a new series which is called Is It Worth It? Is it worth it? And I'm going to be doing like a radio reviews, like the journey, the like the time I had to get up, was it worth it? The concourse, the stadium, the atmosphere, whatever, from the home fans. Or anyway, right, so the first episode will be on my trips to QPR, to the Kiyan Prince Foundation Stadium. Please recommend this series to anyone who's interested in going to away days, and anyone who's interested in this sort of stuff and planning an away day to the, any of these teams I review. So yeah, please don't take offence if I don't rate your stadium highly, but yeah guys, let's get into it. Anyway, talk about the first time I went to QPR, because I was in the league. It was kind of similar to when I went the second time with my mates and stuff like that, but it was a 6 AM start, not the ideal start that I wanted for the day ahead. Obviously we lost 4-0 that day, but you know, it's all worth it for the squads if we win or if we lose. So anyway, the car journey, right, it took 3.5 hours to go to the Kiyan Prince Foundation Stadium. Me and my mother and my mother's boyfriends stayed overnight, and basically it took us a while. We got there like hours before kick-off, so we went to the hotel and then we went back out through the tubes. We went to White City. To be fair, it was really good. It was a really good day in all fairness, but the result let it down in my opinion. So concourse in QPR, was it up to my standards? It was quite dead, if I'm honest. Swans fans weren't really making that much noise. We did sing 1 or 2 chants throughout the throughout the concourse, but anyways, I would say the concourse in QPR is not ideally the best, but you know, it just wasn't up to par what I'd rank it as. So the stadium, quite the really, obviously it's, I would recommend it to anyone who's a proper football fan and likes going for those typical modern stadiums, and doesn't matter about the size of it. But if you're looking for, if you wanted to go to a ground in the Championship where you want to see atmosphere, you want to see quite a big stadium, I don't fairly recommend it. obviously QPR is not the biggest of stadiums. I think QPR. I hate to say it to you QPR fans, but you haven't got the best stadium in the league, if I'm honest. The capacity, I only believe, is around 18,000. Some quite a few after Liberty, but anyways. It's not the quite biggest of stadiums, but in terms of atmosphere-wise, this is where it goes slightly up. When we went 3-0 down in the first half, the first time I mean, they made quite a bit of noise, but obviously QPR, they haven't got the best of followings, if you know what I mean. I think QPR, fair play to the fans who support them, because they've got the likes of Chelsea, Fulham, Brentford around them, which they can go and easily support them. I know mainly Chelsea, but fair play to the QPR fans. I do quite respect them. I know one of them, shout out to Dylan Crickler, who is a QPR fan, and Hursty Games, who is a QPR fan, but I overall think QPR, it's quite a decent day out, but results wise it did let it down. So what I'd recommend is try and make the most out of London. Try and make the most out of your journey there, because QPR, it's a hard place to go to, in my opinion. I know we've had quite a few decent results there. I know I have to stop going QPR away, because we lost 5-1 and 4-0 every time I went there, and they won 3-1 in a league earlier on in August. But QPR, I hate to say it to you guys, but you haven't got the best of stadiums. So I'd recommend it to any like proper football fan who's looking for a decent like stadium and likes that typical old style football ground. But if you're a fan, as I said before, who's looking for a bigger type of stadium, atmosphere wise, following wise, you're looking for a sellout, I'd be looking at clubs like Leeds, Nottingham Forest, who I'll be reviewing later on in the year, Millwall, who I could potentially be reviewing, Birmingham City, who I could potentially be reviewing. But at the end of the day, fair play to QPR. They are, again, they are an area of London which they could go support, like Chelsea or whatever. But yeah, QPR, it was quite a decent day out. Obviously, the second time I went there was in the cup, and they didn't make a lot of noise atmosphere-wise. It was mainly that Moroccan guy with the little. QPR fans will let me know what his name is, but fair play to him. I know he's quite annoying, but he did give us quite a bit of banter when we went like 2-0, 3-0 down the second time. But fair dues to him. He got the crowd up then singing and made quite a bit of noise. But Swans atmosphere wise, we both a good following for a league game. I know we got quite the few up there, but again, not the best atmosphere wise second time, but the journey up there was amazing. Me and my mates had a bit of banter. We stopped the services. It was absolutely amazing. They know what I mean. But you know, that's pretty much what I've got to say about QPR. Again, is the main question is it worth it? Sort of, I'd say. But anyways, thank you for watching the first episode of Is It Worth It? I know I've spoke a bit about the journey up there. Very good day out, QPR. I'd recommend it to anyone who's a proper football fan and looking for a typical modern style of football, modern football ground, I mean. But so thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you want to see more Is It Worth It, then hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications. And anyway, guys, I will see you in a bit, and thank you for watching the new series, Is It Worth It?
Still I get my money, still I get my money. You still acting funny, you still acting dummy. Remember she was on me, now she acting sorry. But still I ain't get my money, still I ain't get my...
Subscribe to SCFC vlogger.
Yeah.
Hey boys, subscribe Marley SCFC blogs.
Ha, legend.
Subscribe to Marley SCFC vlogs.